welcome back. Let us continue, shall we? Oops. Oops. There we go. Spy you the three great towers to the west. Ishgardians know them as Annex Shrine. The place serves as a roost for Hiragrid's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend, or rather more concerned in the disposition of the Gnoth. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. Alright, so we are heading 377 south. Alright. So how is the... Okay. What the fuck? That mount that's just... Alright. That was the Phoenix that you can actually get from getting all the primal mounts for Heavensward. Heavensward. Ah, fuck. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da. Alright, so current southeast. Southeast will be in this area. Ow! It hurts! Okay. 60 southeast. I'm guessing it's gonna be in this direction, right? Yep. Yep. Alright, let's proceed to get to the main scenario quest, shall we? Bum 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 ba 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 ba. 'Tis as I feared. The road ahead is teeming with Gnath soldiers. March of Champ did not exaggerate. Then these beastmen have grown brazen indeed. If they would threaten the dragons so openly, do they intend to assault the lair itself? I pray not. They do not. Mighty though the Dravanian fiend friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Gernarth's muskets. There is no route safe, the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. Oh, fuck. Oh, there you are. Bell. Oh, there's the ether. One of the ether currents. Ether. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking... Okay. Okay, northwest will be up around that direction. Okay. Let me go northwest of here. Let's see, where are you, bloody bastard? Northwest. 200, yeah, okay, there it is. There you are! Son of a bitch. So this will be... So I'm just missing 2. Righty then. What is the next one? 662 north. I think I know where it is precisely. It's gonna be right over here if my memory serves me right. I take no pleasure in killing the Ganath. 'Twas to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, dragoon. On my word to the warrior of light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. You truly are beyond salvation. Come, then.
Vidofnir!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one? when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hraesvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here, and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Well, it's time to kick another primal's ass. So the Naths have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their new-found belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own deeds. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desire her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragons. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Enough, I say. If the Nath have truly brought forth their deity from the aether, we must face it together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon these primals' defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies, you are right, of course. Let us return to Tallyfeather and consult the March champ. He knows more of the Ganath and their culture than most. Let's see, so going to attune this area, and I'm gonna grab quickly the aether current that's presiding in this area if I have, because this. It'll bring me some peace. It'll be the next area up. This is the area we'll probably be proceeding in a few missions from here, but right now I just care about that ether current. And for fuck's sake, every time I pronounce one of the names, it's always like one of the things is fucking silent, like the one of the letters. What the fuck? I am so fucking stupid. Northwest from here. And 26 north. There it is. Let's teleport to the Tally Feather. Let me proceed. Okay. Ah, shit. Whatever. Come on. Kidding. Oh, back already, are we? Met the NAF, did you? And what is it? What is it you'd like to? Summon the primal, you say? Seven hells! Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion. If I'm honest, beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we batter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe. From what I understand, I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a NAF consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter can scourge up in a day or two, but seeing as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You'll want a good-sized jar of land-trap nectar, a basket of solemn tree fruit, and always a Nat's favorite, a generous portion of young Naka flesh. I shall gather the fruit, leaping to the lower branches of these forest giants should present little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar with Master Afnau's arcane assistance, as that leaves you to bring home the meat. You'll need to carve it from the smaller Nakas that live in the river. 3 big husks should be enough, I reckon. Once you're got everything together, you'll need to set it down at the what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Champ. Well, then, let us attend to our respective task and convey at the trading post. I need hardly add the last ones there is a rotten Naka egg. I think it's the spiders, right? Oh no, it's these little buggers here. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the lance traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without Yasel's help. Do you have the Naka meat? Yes. Splendid. I shall put this with esteemed fruit and assemble a suitable, generous-looking hamper for the Nath. So let us not do this quietly yet. Let us go back to no, Dragon's Head. Oops. Nope. Before I forget and not do it, we shall continue the Dragoon quest for the job. That I probably will need to do before proceeding either further to the MSQ. So it's gonna be like, I think 3 quests, I do presume. Hopefully it's gonna be quick, but Akira, I am pleased to see that you are in control of the dragon within. Nonetheless, I must remind you to remain vigilant at all times. It takes but a moment of weakness for the eye to make you its thrall. Now, forgive me this abrupt change in subject, but we have urgent need of your lance. Some days ago, a horde of dragons began wreaking bloody havoc within Ishgardian territory. An elite regiment of dragoons has been dispatched to deal with this threat. Alas, though they fight bravely, they are sorely outnumbered and are struggled to gain the upper hand. Indeed, but the moments before you arrived, we received a request for reinforcements from a unit engaged in battle north and west of Whitebrim. A fellow dragoon, I will go to their aid, and we should be grateful for your presence. Pray go on ahead. We shall follow unknown. All right. Son of a bitch. It's pretty far. So, even though I'm like level 60, I'm going to pretty much do the Dragoon quest as I dare say what's near my my quest levels. So, for instance, I will be able to do like 3 of them by the time given. Well, there's 2 dead dragons. I owe you my life. The beasts would have torn me limb from limb. Our lance were not needed. Would seem such as the might of the Azure Dragoon. You have not pledged allegiance to Ishgard, yet you came to our aid nonetheless. For that we are grateful. Their deaths thus avenged our comrades. May go to their rest in peace. My lady, I shall attend to the fallen. 'Tis an honor to see you again, my friend, though it appears I am not remembered. I suspect the armor is to blame. Permit me to introduce myself anew. I am Huasteline of the Order of the Knights Dragoon, and I had the pleasure of assisting in your training. As we approached Sir Albric, and I bore witness to the final moments of the battle, I could not help but notice that though you have been instructed in our ways, there was something distinct about the manner in which you fought. I believed I now know the reason why. As an adventurer, you had done battle with foes the realm over. Though these many encounters, your techniques have evolved to produce a style that sets you apart from we who fought dragons exclusively. Such instincts you must possess. If I may speak frankly, I wish to train under you. Will you accept me as your pupil? What the fuck? You see, a fearsome dragon has been terrorizing Carthus of late. Growly is its name, and I have been charged with leading a mission to slay it. Though I am second in command in the order, I am not confident of my chances against the creature. Such is the ferocity and cunning. If I am to triumph over Growly, I must needs grow stronger, and I believe I can under your tutelage. What say you? Will you consent to training me? As you teach, so too do we learn. This I know from experience. I wholeheartedly urge you to accept Huastein as your pupil. You need not give me any answer right this moment. Think on it and let Sir Albrecht know your decision till we meet. She's kind of cute. Yeah, let's see. One moment. All right. Okay, so let me double check. So I'm missing one ether, and I'm missing 4 of the quest ethers. Sweet. So yeah, right now this is basically all the new zones in Heavensward. It'll be the same for Stormblood, and Shadowbringers. It's a gun sent to have flying in around my barn so easily. And I'm not used to it. Have you made your decision? Then will you agree to teach Haustelline? I am grateful. I swear I will not disappoint you. With your guidance, I shall put an end to Growly's reign of terror. Now I should like nothing more than to begin my training at once, but duty calls. For the time being, I shall endeavor to emulate the deadly lance work I witnessed you employing today earlier. Yeah, that did it. Ah, shit. Haustelline is among our very best in recent generations. If you are to train one of her caliber, you yourself must rise to new heights of mastery. Resume your own training and return hither when you are satisfied with your progress. I get to level Dragon Quest and have a cute pupil. Ooh, that's amazing. Alright, this is battle. Okay, Okay, I know what that is. Greetings, Akira. You look very much a teacher today. That is well, for Hulstein is eager for her first lesson. Now, though, you agreed to accept her as your pupil, I suspect that you are not without reservation. You worry whether you will be equal to the task. Well, worry not. I have every confidence that you will make a fine mentor. Here, I too offer your advice. Were I to offer your advice, however, it would be to have patience, though. Hewestein is master of her art. It is all she has ever known. As such, it may prove a challenge for her to adapt. And like all of us, she is not without pride, and there will be times when tact is required. I must also mention that Hulstein is zealous to a fault. I worry that she will exert herself in her pursuit of strength. But I am keeping you from your lesson. Hulstein left word that she would be in the Western Highlands teaching her lance against a dragon spawn. Seek her out near the pike. Alright. So, you guys think that I can complete these two quests within this episode? I'm thinking of doing that. So, that's why I'm doing it right now. Where is my cute pupil? Where are you? Oh, I see you there. Oh, you're guests. There are too many. Look out! Ow. You okay? Are you okay? Hopefully you're okay. I want you to be hurt. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Our lessons have not even begun, and already you have seen me on my knees. I had been trying to match what lance work of yours I'd seen, but without success. That was how the dragons managed to overwhelm me. Had I fallen back on my tried and trusted techniques, I would have made short work of their elk. But what would I have learned then? Nay, what I know is no longer enough. The war exacts a heavy toll on us all, but none more so than we dragoons. If we are to survive, we must grow stronger. I must grow stronger. Akira, will you demonstrate your techniques to me? I would study your movements up close. I suppose you have the right of it. There is no substitute for live foes. Come with me, then. There is a suitable place west of the Black Iron Bridge. God, I am thinking of dirty thoughts for some reason. Ugh. My brain goes brrr. Oh shit. I were the adversary. The techniques you employ differ not from mine, yet you overcome the enemy with such ease. What is that separates us so? What is it that you are doing that I am not? Did I hear you rightly? You see no difference between our lance work, but in the course of considering this, you conceive a new technique. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, another buff. Let's see. I think possibly this sounds like it. Son of a bitch! Curse you, animation lock. Luckily I dodged. I'm skilled. A way to draw out our comrades' strength. Such an approach had never occurred to me. And small wondered, perhaps, for we dragoons are taught to be relentless. There we go. In offense, in order to bring down dragons. Ugh. We strive to jump higher and strike harder. But in my single-minded pursuit of what I believe to be perfection, 'twould seem I ended up fighting only with my lance. So focused was I upon delivering the next blow, I rendered myself blind to other possibilities. You have opened my eyes, Sakura. If I am to transcend my limits, 'tis plain I must cast aside my preconceptions. But the hour grows late. I must needs return to congregation. Would you care to accompany me? If may interest you to see how your fellow dragoons live. What is this? Okay, this is the level 52. There we go. Welcome to the home of the dragoons. I had a mind to show you the premises, but my father has paid me a sudden visit. This is my father, Montorgain's father. Allow me to present you to my mentor, the Azure Dragoon, Akira. 'Tis an honor and a pleasure both to make your acquaintance. I hope you will forgive me for inconveniencing your plans, but what is a father to do? Dedicated to her duties as she is, my daughter scarcely comes home, and so I must go to her. Father, please, we have spoken about this. I but strive to be a dragoon worthy of your name, as you yourself were. All that I do to honor you. My child, you would honor me best by taking care of yourself. Well, I shan't overstay my welcome. Seeing you hale and hearty is enough. Till next time. He is so kind to me, even though I share not his blood. Like so many others, I was orphaned by the war. I would have died long ago, cold and alone, had he not found me and taken me in. All that I have I owe to him. 'Twas for no other reason than to honor my father that I followed in his footsteps and became a dragoon. But if I am to live up to his legacy, if I am to protect Ishgard as he once did, I must needs grow stronger. And I will, under your sage guidance. I look forward to our lessons to come. It nigh slipped my mind, Sir Albrecht wished a word with you. Pray seek him out at the observatorium at your earliest convenience. Perhaps after you have had a wander inside the congregation. Alright, let's teleport back to Camp Dragon Head. My thanks for coming, Akira. 'Tis no urgent matter. I was but wondering about Hulstein's progress. Tell me how fares her training. So you have met her father. In his day, Montagains was a dragoon of no small renown. He served Ishgard with valor until he took a grievous wound and was forced to hang up his lance. As Hulstein herself told you, she follows in her father's footsteps. From the first, she exhibited tremendous potential in all ways. She was Estein's equal, and the rivalry they shared raised both of them higher. Lastly, I chose Estine and not her. Since then, she has taken to training with a fervor which borders of self-punishment. It is well to strive for great heights, but a dragoon must never lose sight of his conviction. It is the only thing that shields us from the dragon's wiles. So I beg of you, keep watch of Hulstein. By your shining example, she is to never forget what it means to be a dragoon. So this will be 54. Alright. Wait, so let me... this will give me the blood of the dragoon. Alright, that's buff. That will be later, probably like within like 2 missions? But not now. We shall continue. Oh shit, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. There we go. Let's see. Tail of feather or next twine? I'm going to get some twine. Twine, or whatever it's called. Alright, so yeah, let's see. All right. That was a very eventful episode for today. We shall continue in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.